Hello, everyone.
Hello.
According to statistics, we have to wait during maybe 5-6 minutes and then start our conversation.
Yeah, sure, I can see we can wait. Our viewers, do you hear us? You can put plus in our chat room if you hear us and see us.
I would appreciate, yes, if Bogdan. Oh, Bogdan, thank you.
Bogdan put plus, thanks.
What about video? Bogdan, did you see video? Okay. What do you think about the storytelling? Yevgen, did you prepare a story to our storytelling or not?
I have no any storytelling for today.
Okay. What about timing? Did you try to record time? How long does it take to each your speech?
I think about 20 minutes, maybe 25. So I think all of our time it's about 1 hour, not more, because it's a lot.
Yeah, my speech must take approximately 8 minutes, 8 or 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I didn't try to check it, but in my mind it would be maybe 10 minutes. So let's go. I appreciate, my name is Serge, and appreciate to see all of you here. I hope you would be having a lot of people in some minutes later. So let's start. We would be having a record of this webinar, and everybody who are likely to be watching it in future could do it. So let's go. The topic of our webinar: how to save $500,000 per year for logistic and transport company. This is free webinar, and let's go. Mayonnaise is killing people. Yes, actually it doesn't, but my friends were asking me to say something strike at the beginning. I came up with this. We started with a joke. Done, put a check in a checkbox, and let's go. Now it's time to have some storytelling. I would like to explain how was born the name of our company. You can see it in my t-shirt and behind my at the wall. So more than 20 years ago, two guys sitting together in one of the first offices in our first location in person, and we're thinking about how would be the name of our company. One guy was and is a designer, and he thought a lot of minutes, maybe a lot of hours, grabbed a piece of paper and said, let's see the letter W. It's nice letter, it's good, wide letter. We said, oh, it's okay. Then he spent just a couple of minutes, put another letter, M, and said, what about this? Oh, we said, oh, it's good too. Then he put another letter, and we have this name in the paper. No matter what way we are rotating it, spinning it or turning it upside down, you are likely to be getting the very same, as you see. So, trying just a couple of hours, maybe I didn't remember exactly. We have this name by putting other two letters between these letters. So our company welcome and appreciate to hear to see you today at our free webinar. Eugen?
Thank you. Let me introduce to the participants of our today's webinar. My name is Eugen Pataliak. I lead a business development team as a CBDO at Vezom IT company. Sergey Guzenko is CEO and the company owner. Maxim Velkov is the project manager with an extensive hands-on experience in logistic business.
So, some words about IT company. Next slide. This is me. My name is Serge, and CEO of Vezom IT company. We have been working at the market during 23 years. Next Friday, we would be celebrate our anniversary, 23 anniversary, and appreciate it. We started more than 20 years ago with 5 people, employees on our staff, and now we are having more than 250 employees in staff without freelancing, located a lot of offices all over the world, in Ukraine, of course, in Poland, in Germany, in USA, even in London. So we are a big company and appreciate it. Now our company in charge of creating, of course, IT solution, of course, mobile application, and a big part of our company, this is digital marketing. So we are delighted and privileged to be sharing this experience with all of you. Thank you.
The short survey, we will have some questions for you guys, so we can get better understanding your goals, and we can get understanding how we can help you with our solutions. You can answer using this chat in the webinar platform. Of course, you are going to have some questions for us. We might be able to help you grow your business. We will do our best to answer your questions you may have. And the question number 1 is make sure you send plus if you are using plug and play TMS system, paying subscription, one-time payment, or maybe white label. The second question is about fleet size. How many trucks do you have in the company? If your fleet size is up to 50 trucks, make sure you send number 1 to the chat. If your fleet size is between 50 and 100, number 2, and more than 100, number 3. Okay. The question number 3 is about your previous experience. I would appreciate if you could let us know about your previous experience with the software development. Have you ever been interested in individual software? I mean, the software created from scratch just for your company. Once you have been interested and or had an experience, make sure you let us know by sending plus into the chat. Okay. For many years, we have been working with a lot of trucking companies, and now we have decided to share our extensive hands-on experience in the logistic business with the large number of trucking company owners and top managers, for whom this webinar might be interesting. First of all, it's for big companies. Once you are using once you are using your big complicated TMS system implemented a long time ago, we might be able to show you what is the level up for you in order to develop your own individual software, including your specific requirements and demands. The second audience is middle companies. What I mean, you implemented your TMS system when your company was smaller. Your company has been changing, and the system is not good enough for you. The older your TMS is, obviously, the harder it's going to be using. I accurately feel like an individual software might be an interesting avenue for you to explore. And the third audience is small companies. Um, we we have a lot of experience to communicate with small companies, and we know that so many companies use Google spreadsheets like a TMS system. Google spreadsheets has been useful for you for a while, but the time on administrative tasks has accurately been going up as your company grows. Now, if you are already serious about TMS system, we are going to demonstrate you something you might be interested in. And the fourth audience is startups. You can have an experience in the logistic business. You understand well the market and the transportation company owners' pain. What we can actually do is we can help you to create the TMS not only for the company, for your company, but also for other companies. You might be able to sell your product for many companies of tracking, just like your many tracking companies, just like yours. Uh, the first topic is data protection and some independence of your company. And what I mean. What I mean, here are some examples of of leakage. Thousands of Zoom video calls left exposed on the open web. Uh, Facebook had some problems with luggage, and some hackers hacked it and sell 1.5 billion Facebook user information for open market on a hacker forum. You know, as you can see, even giant companies allow information leakage. They are causing a significant economic harm for to right holders. The system you are buying, I mean, some subscription for TMS, they are a similar principle. They are very visible on the market, and it seems to be a good dartboard for hackers. You know, some platform collects big data. Nobody knows how do they use it. They collect data from rogue accounts only for analysis, or maybe not only for analysis. Some systems include on their agreements the paragraph that the data within the system belongs to the platform, and if they sell the platform, they sell all your data too. You know, unlike unlike SaaS solutions where data is stored directly on the platform itself, with your own software, you keep all your data on your servers, just on your own servers, which allows you to provide a high level of security and keep from unauthorized access your data. Sergey?
Thank you, Eugen. I remember I searched and let's go. Your own digital solution. Ah, Sorry, 1 second. This is my slide. What does it mean, your own digital solution? Next slide. I would like to explain what is this and how yeah, you would like to use it in your life, in your business, in your company. Let's find out what an in-house solution is, why you need it, and what are the advantages. Of course, these advantages comparing to the ones on the market. In-house software means a custom digital solution created by your own IT team or outsourced team, it doesn't matter, for your company's current business processes. So why invest in your own development when there exist a lot of analogs on the market? So some word about advantages. Made for your own business processes, you need to rebuild the whole company for software, a simpler process of software implementation in the team. As you may know, a lot of company has their own special process inside of their company. And when you are likely to be using a ready system, like ready-to-make system, you faced with the problem implemented this decision in your business, in your process. In that way, they was built. If you have your own solution, it's can be usable as you want. Security. About security, Eugen has already shared extensively about this point. Scalability. As your company grows, its need charge. Your software will grow with your company. A lot of company starting working with 10, 20, 30 companies, trucks, drivers, doesn't matter. Starting working even from Viber's chat, Google Sheets, as Eugen told, and using these tools. Of course, it's okay, but the more company you are, then more time you involve in process of doing something in your business. Having it's only just question of time when you would be on the corner of creating your own solution to use it in your business in future. You invest in your product, no pay for a subscription. Of course, you know if we are likely to be using Redis system, TMS system, and other services, you have to pay a subscription, for example, $50 per track per month or $600 per track per year on a regular price. And of course, when you created your own software solution, it doesn't matter how many trucks, how many drivers you have, your payment is the same. It's big advantages according to situation when you use your own solution. No restriction. You can develop any functionality you want. As I said, building your own system, you make your future system like that system you are likely to be using future, and all process, all vision, all UX UI design must be likely be rebuilt, redesigned anyway, anytime. However, we have just a little disadvantages using this type of solution. A large investment at the beginning. You know what? Total amount cost of project is must be presented, could be presented only after discovery phase. I mean, when our team with your employees, with your team spent from 1 2 sprints. This is 2 4 weeks, connecting, working together, and involving the process of creating documentation. What are you going to have in future? Like, for example, your TMS system. Only in this case, we would be having exact price and exact timing for creating this type of solution. However, even now at the corner, I likely to be telling you about it would cost at least $10,000. Risk of encountering a non-professional outsourcing team or management problem within the company. No, as you may see, Max, our PM manager, big, good, strong, senior PM manager, he spent a lot of years building that type of solutions. So
Thanks.
sometimes, of course, we connected and we have negotiations with our potential engineer and existing client, and they explain that they faced with not good professional team, outsourcing team, in-house team. It doesn't matter, but in this case, they spend time, they spend money, not money. Maybe it's not very important, but they spend the most important thing. This is time. So be care about deciding, solving what company would be your presenter as an IT company. Software must be constantly developed and maintained. Of course, any product, any decision, any solution must be created, must be put on the server, must be published and presented you as a owner of the company. So you have to get it and use it in that way about what you mm, was discussed about it at the starting of this project. Long development term, yes. On average, we have to spend from 8 till 12 months on average to finish to develop such project like your own IT solution. And some words about our cases. This is company Hawk. This is USA company, car holder company. When they work like a lot of company and grow year by year, and the count of cars, drivers, clients raise and raise month by month, they faced with some problem. Use 3 services, maybe more. The paid 3 subscription at that time constantly switch between account, and switching between account takes more took more and more time. And as a result, they have some problem, a lot of problems, slow operation, and direct losses. We finished developing the solution and we implemented it into life 2 years ago, maybe two, maybe more. Having used our software for a couple of years, they extremely happy to have it, since this is a unique solution designed only and specially for them. That's all, Eugen.
Yeah, thank you so much. Some additional issues you guys may have with plug and play solutions. For example, multiple accounts. Some companies actually they are not one company; they are a group of companies. Make sure you have an opportunity to collect your data into one account, into one solution, and separate it on demand. Inability to adapt. What I mean, like an example, brokerage and carriers in one system, in one company, or some payment process for owner operators or calculation of owner operators' salaries. Your TMS system should be able to manage all of that. And the next one is dependence. Like an example, when JTracker was bought by bots and closed at all, many car haulers must quickly move to another not so useful solution and in individual software, in an individual software, it is the way you to maintain you to in independence and flexibility to your business. Max?
Uh, I remember, let's, 1 second. I remember that the topic of our webinar, free webinar, logistic company, how to save $500,000 per year. And Max, let's go. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. So hello our viewers, and I will start with my personal pitch deck. So my name is Max, and how Serge said that I am really cool project manager. So last 2 years I have been working with logistic companies in USA market, and we develop different IT products that simplifies the life of owners, logistic companies, the drivers, and other staff, office staff. And we have really big experience to create IT solutions like transport management system, drivers, mobile apps, logbooks, and we can create any custom solution in logistic niche or other niches. And our topic is about profit, about money. So profit, it's income minus expenses. And I think it's not a secret. There is an economic crisis all over the world, which of course affect to trucking business. Particularly, it was reflected in fuel price, which went up to $5 per gallon in the last few months. And I guess that every owner of carrier company has thinking about how to reduce cost, how to optimize routine process, how to survive the crisis, and either to scale the company, to increase by reducing competition. So today I tell and show how we try to solve this problem with our IT solutions. Um, and next, I will start with list of common problems. So I took the average trucking companies. It's about 200 trucks. And our first call with potential clients in logistic business, we always analyze their pains and problems, and we understand what we can improve and what solution we can offer in our specific case. So if you took average trucking company, this company can face to follow problems. Its dispatcher manage calls in Excel. Trailers are lost, standing idle for more than half a year. Drivers ignore trip inspection, timely maintenance, large staff of accounting managers to calculate payrolls, counting miles and are driven on Google Map, weeks to count IFT and profit and loss report, expired documents, and insurance. So I thought that if you owner of carrier company, these problems are familiar with you because it's all operational problems. And the next slide, it's about expenses. So I guess that if you owner of carrier companies, the major expense items in your company are salaries, insurance, maintenance, and repairs. Let's talk about salaries today because it's major items, and let's image that your accounting staff not more need to count a payroll for every driver manually and then send out these payrolls by email. So it's a lot of manual work. Or, for example, other case, your account managers not more need keeping records of monthly payments in paper, or for example your account manager not more needs asking driver to bring BOLs. So all of that really a lot of manual work, routine work, and that's image that you implement in your business IT solution like TMS, and you don't need to hire additional two employees or three employees, for example, two accounts manager and one dispatcher. So if we took average salary in the USA market for one employee in logistic niche, it's about $55,000 per year. If you optimize your process and save, for example, three position in your company, you can save about $165,000 per year, and I think it's not bad result for IT solution. Um, on my next slide, I want to show how we optimize this process, how we solved these problems and questions with our IT solutions. And I took three departments in trucking business. It's safety department, fleet management, and accounting. And I took three general features. It's IFT reports, schedule deductions, and maintenance. So I want to show my screen, share my screen. Guys, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, always good.
Okay, good. So go to IFT report. It's our transport management system. And for example, I need create new FTI report for one truck. I click the button create FTI and select a unit, truck unit, I mean, select a year, 2021, for example, select type, it means months or quarter. In my case, it's months, and choose specific months. For example, it's February. I want to say that our system is integrated with Samsara, so we get all miles which truck has driven from Samsara in our state. And if I click to submit, we create report, and in this report we have general box with general information. It's truck unit, truck year, fuel type, and period. Then we have blocks with amount of total, I mean total miles, total gallons, and mile per gallons. And we have a table with our state. So, for example, this truck with this truck unit has driven in these states, and we get from Samsara all this amount of miles per our state, but it's not all. For us, need to add total gallons in our state that calculate AFT report. So I can do it manually. I can add purchase. For example, click the button add a purchase, fill out all these fields and click submit and add new purchase. But it's manually work too. It's more slowly. So for automatization routine operation, we have a second option. It's import fuel CSV file. So we click to import, choose the file, and import all information about purchases in our state. So I I can see, for example, in Idaho, this driver with this truck bought 140 gallons. And then our system automatically count total mile per gallon in our state, and safety manager can download Excel report, and see the same information in Excel. So for every state. The next feature it's accounting. So we go to schedule charges section, and in our case need schedule deduction. I choose schedule deduction, and I see all schedule deductions in my schedule. For example, I need to, like account manager, need to create new schedule. I click the button new schedule, write a name. For example, it's leasing, sorry, leasing payment for driver. Select the driver. For example, it's me. Choose type, it's schedule deduction. Then I choose category, it's lease truck, and choose start date of this schedule. For example, it's last month. It's at the end of the month. And then I need choose repeat. So I want to repeat this charge for driver every day, every month, every week, or every year. In my case, it's every month, for example. Then I choose finish. I can finish after some repeating. I mean, I choose after and can fill out, for example, 10 repeats, or I can choose finish date, or I can choose never. So if it's leasing payment, for example, it's after some repeats. For example, this lease for 2 years, it's 24 months, so it's 24 repeats. And total payment for this truck lease it's $100,000, and amount for one payment our system count automatically. I can write some notes and submit this schedule. So I create schedule. I see new charge in my schedule. It's leasing payment. I click to this, see information about this charge and about all my schedule. I can split this charge, for example, if I don't want to pay uh, or driver don't want to pay uh, this amount, just to, for example, 1,000, and we left 1,000. Choose the date. Yeah, in this charge we have $2,000 so left, and after remain we have in the next month, this is December. So this payment, and we have the next payment in every month. So when account manager create new scheduled deductions or schedule bonus, and we have this date, account manager gets notification about schedules and go to charges list, and we automatically add this charge in our charges list. So account managers see all planning charges to every driver and can edit, delete, or split this charge. And last feature is about maintenance. So we have in our system maintenance list and have schedule maintenance. So schedule maintenance is it's our plan with specific condition for every category. For example, if I want to change engine oil, I will change it every 20,000 miles. And we get this information from Samsara, from odometer params, and fleet manager know when need to change this oil because we send notification the driver has driven 20,000 miles. And for example, I need to add new truck in the system. I create a truck, write truck unit, choose type, carrier, fills all information about technical info. Just a minute. Yeah, we create new truck. So in every truck, we have the same maintenance list and schedule maintenance. We create category and the schedule list for every truck with the usual conditions. But if you need or your fleet manager need, you can edit this information, save, and get notification about this category with new conditions. So that's all what I want to show you in our system today. Uh, sorry, yeah, I'm back to our webinar. So if you have some question, you can ask me about technical features in TMS, and I give over to Sergey.
Max, this is all?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about our presentation? I can't see it. Cannot
Next.
Our presentation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We would appreciate to see all of you here. If you have question, ask please. We would answer. And Max must have been sharing only just a piece of our project, TMS system, just a part of a lot of big project, and we have a special process of involving or communication on the right, good, profitable process of creating your own solution. If you have questions, please ask. We involve you in process of creating documentation and understanding in future what are you going to have and what are you going to use to raise your profit, to save your money, and the main reason, of course, to save your time. As fast you would be ready to do it, then more time you save. Thank you. I remember the name of our company, WEZOM. Yes, no, doesn't work. WEZOM. This is our first webinar. Of course, we created a lot of mistakes. We made a lot of not good point, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I appreciate. Nice. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Thank you.
Have a nice rest of the day. Bye.
Bye.